Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. The simple mechanical work is finished on this. Now we can just clean it up quickly and get it out there and send it down the road and flip it. So I do two things on these. This is going to be different than the more expensive sports cars, luxury cars, and vehicles that we need to prep for ceramic coatings and paint protection film or PPF. These here, we want to keep the overhead down, which means keeping labor down and the hours working on it, the hourly rate down. So two things we're going to do. We wash and decon it at the same time. I'll show you how I do that here today with the DIY Incredible Suds version 2 and the DIY Wash Mitt and also their clay towel. Then when we dry it off, we're going to do a round of 3D speed. 3D speed is perfect for these types of vehicles. Vehicles that are an eyesore to begin with, and let's get this straight, even though it's a pretty color, metallic blue, silver, all kinds of different cool metallics in the blue color, dark blue, it's still an eyesore because it has so many different bumps and bruises and battle scars. So with something like that, you want to maybe take the attention away from them by bringing out the most gloss and reflection and just a buttery wet look. So the 3D speed, one trip around after a wash and a decon, is all you want to do to these, and then get these out and start to advertise them and flip them, and you'll make money guaranteed. Let's get started. So once again, 06 Kia Sedona. I mean, with the mileage, 160, 170,000 miles, it doesn't look too bad. It does have its battle scars here and there. The front bumper, there are some dents here and there, scratches, etching, all types of battle scars. But right now, it's dirty. Here we have, now that's paint transfer, and I'll show you how to remove a lot of this stuff in the next video. I'll do two videos. We'll do the first video on the wash process and see how the Incredible Suds version 2 and the Wash Mitt go. And then we'll do the 3D speed and show you the transformation you can make with 3D speed on an eyesore such as this. Speaking of Incredible Suds, here is version 2. The concentrate has more surfactant and is a thinner version of a shampoo and also produces more suds, hence the Incredible Suds name. We're going to team that up with the Incredible Wash Mitt, and then I like to combine the decon step in the wash process as well. Let's get it going. Let's prepare the foamer, get it ready. We want to add 1 ounce, which is going to be 2 capfuls. And because it's a little bit thinner now, it is a little bit easier and quicker to measure it by filling their cap, their safety cap here twice and dumping it in there. Then I'll just kind of rinse out the cap as well. Make sure I got all of that out of there. Put the top back on. And even though it's thinner, it's still thicker than a lot of shampoos out there. So just do a flipping, shaking kind of motion here and get that purple solution all mixed up. I do something differently for these. Just these. Cheap flip cars, quick, easy flip cars from the auction. I do this quite differently than I would do either a maintenance wash or an expensive sports or luxury vehicle coming in the shop for protection. Going to be completely compact, quick, and easy way to wash and decon at the same time. These areas right here are going to be most susceptible for ferrous metal being stuck into it. So before even rinsing it, before the vehicle's wet, I'm going to go down both sides and mist it with the iron remover so that can get in there and start that exothermic chemical reaction, breaking down the ferrous metal, changing its shape and composition so you can remove it from the clear coat, right? So we're going to do that on both sides. Now, after a few minutes, and if this was a white-colored vehicle, you would see some of that color changing property or characteristics of the iron remover, but a darker vehicle, really hard to see. So we're going to grab our canister with the foam gun and canister filled with the Incredible Suds, and we're going to put a nice thick layer on there. Obviously, this is after, of course, washing your wheels, cleaning your wheels, getting that done. Now, I never had a problem with the first version in foaming. This stuff seems a little bit thicker. It's clinging nice, and it's only running softly down the side. So it's giving the surfactants, which version 2 is supposed to have more of, time to break down and emulsify grittiness and dirt. So you can see the nice thick layer just running down slowly, clinging to the surface long enough that it can break down those contaminants. While I'm letting the foam do its work, I'm going to add the dilution ratio, depending on how much water you have in the bucket. And you can see it's settling down to the bottom of the bucket. And you'll get your hose in there, mix everything together. I like to get down into the solution first, and you can feel the lubrication or slickness, and you'll feel the same thing, a little bit less in the suds. Suds aren't breaking down at all. That's kind of what you're looking at. And now we can break open that brand new Incredible Wash Mitt. All right, so we have different types of fibers in here. Purple and white microfiber, and then we have these thicker, more plush, kind of foamy fibers, or chenille fingers almost, down deep. And then we have the pocket that you get your hand in here. I don't like to use this pocket, so we're just going to fold that in there. I like to use it like this on the vehicle. Less pressure points, no pressure points from my finger when it's thicker like this, right? And we'll get it in there, let it soak up some of those Incredible Suds and all that lubrication. By the way, now is when you can see the kind of purple magenta color from the ferrous metals. You can even see it in the soap being carried down. Okay, now, different than the other maintenance washes and other prep that we do for more expensive vehicles, I'm just going to go into that bucket and grab my wash mitt and start to wash from top to bottom. Normally I would rinse, refoam, and then grab the wash mitt in order to remove as much grit, being as careful as I can not to put any more marring and scratching in the paint. In this case, we don't care. It's already an eyesore. It can't get any worse, or it can't get much worse than it already is. So we need to condense steps to keep the overhead down. If that doesn't make sense, let me know down in the comment section. But we grab into, reach into the bucket. And now what I want to feel with version 2 is the slickness under the wash mitt, especially on these long panels on top of this minivan. And I can tell you, this mitt glides as far as I can reach with no effort whatsoever, no grabbiness. You can feel the lubrication that's within the soap, and that is what I'm looking for, and that's what I love when it comes to a car shampoo. As for its cleaning power, you'll have to find that out on your own, because that's going to depend on the contamination and dirt you get on your vehicle. But so far, with the thinner formula, the excellent suds and foaming action, and the slick feel I can take notice of under my wash mitt, so far so good. So I'm going to continue on and wash this down with the mitt, and we'll go from there. Just went around with the wash mitts and washed the whole vehicle. Before I rinse, again, we're condensing steps here. I'm going to get out my DIY clay towel. This is a 4-section clay towel. So you fold it into 4s. And the areas where on this van today I've felt contamination, I'm going to use this clay towel now that it already has all the lubrication from the soap on there. And I felt the most contamination in these areas right here. Obviously, if I had a vehicle that had heavy contamination everywhere, I would just use the clay towel on the whole damn thing. Something like this where you want to cut down on overhead and time, it's if and where it's needed for me. And I'll just do this on both sides. Go into the bucket, kind of rinse it out. Go on the other side, do the same thing. With that done, we just thoroughly rinse from there, from top to bottom. Piece of cake. Now we need to dry it completely before we go on to the next step. If you had a protected car, you would use forced air. This thing hasn't had protection in decades. So a drying towel is perfectly fine because the water just sticks to it and sheets slowly. After it's dried, hey, it's a little bit less of an eyesore than it was. Just don't get too close. She's a 5-footer or more. Everything always looks so much better after a fresh wash. We're going to keep improving this. Stay tuned to the next video. That was step 1. Step 2 is going to be with 3D speed. I don't want to spoil the next video, so keep an eye out for the next video where we prep this to get it outside, advertise it, and sell it. Remember, we paid $700 or $750 for this. We should be able to double or triple our money with this, even though we have a little bit of money into it. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Some final thoughts on the Incredible Suds version 2. And the Incredible Wash Mitt. Wash Mitt, great so far. Not causing any more marring than any other wash media that I use. So thumbs up for that. Version 2, I could tell the difference with the thickness. I could tell the difference with the suds slightly. But more important, I could feel more lubrication. And it does a hell of a job cleaning with the more surfactants that they added to it. So thumbs up Mitt, thumbs up version 2. Give it a try. I'm going to remember to put a link down below in the description box. This has been Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. I'll catch you in the next video.